every day we're faced with challenges, and really, you know, you're learning how to overcome that. It may feel a little bit daunting now, but you're learning the skill sets that's going to make you successful for the rest of your life. And that's what you need to remember as an engineering student or a student that's in STEM. The skills that you're learning today, and I'm sure you guys have heard this, but I really do want to just share it again. The skills you're learning today, you can take wherever you want to go.
When we speak about culture, I like to just sort of just clearly define it as something that's always fluid, it's always changing, right? So as you go from either firm to firm or place to place, it's not always the exact same thing. Typically what I found is that the culture of a firm is essentially either manifestation of the actual marketplace or the township, that place, right? As well as like the values of those who are in charge.
The program was tough, it was challenging, but it had really built a sense of resilience in me, an ability to think on my feet. And I went from there and I freelanced for a long time, and then I got a job with a small minority-owned architecture firm, a gentleman who became a mentor of mine, and really taught me everything I knew in architecture. And I really understood the value of mentorship and mentorship from your community.
I just quickly would say that live to be defined, but encourage yourself to be refined. You go to places, they're going to have large structure, small structure, privatized, public, but ultimately stand. Define yourself. I say that when folks go and they go to places, make me become part of it by being defined and define yourself too.
In business school, you have to do a lot of your class projects as a team. So that helped me when I continued on with the corporate work. That whole team approach is very important.
So how to still connect to our peers, our co-workers, having this different background sometimes?
I just find that, you know, just be yourself. And be yourself in a way that is professional, and you'll be fine. And you don't have to try to be like everybody else. Share your culture. We do a lot in really educating people around the do's and don'ts. You know, some of the things that, you know, just not cool. You know, you find people who are more comfortable in connecting with other teams and educating them so they can educate others, and just build that culture all around. So it's to your point, yeah, everybody's different. Just learn from each other and share our experiences, and we'll begin to build that culture.
Wouldn't it be boring to have a monotonic or monochromatic rainbow? It'd be boring, it'd be dull, wouldn't it? But each color has a wavelength, frequency, refractance, and they merge to become something splendid. Make the rainbow.